What's going on, lads, and welcome back to a new video. Today what we are doing is going to be discussing a hell of a lot about team of the season. Now, we're getting close to team of the season. Now, you're probably thinking, Ryan, we're only in March. What do you mean we're getting close to team of the season? Well, because of the World Cup mode and because the World Cup is later on this year, EA will be pushing team of the season a lot closer to this date than they really usually would have. Usually it'd probably be the end of April, beginning of May is when we sort of see the start of team of the season. Well, it's actually probably going to be a more sort of closer to the start of April as we get sort of on with the year, because they want to cram as much content as they can before the World Cup mode. This is the same as what they did last year. Last year they pushed, last World Cup, sorry, they pushed team of the season through a hell of a lot earlier so they could get the World Cup mode in after and not have any confliction with team of the season and the World Cup mode. But what I actually went and researched the date of when team of the season started in FIFA 14, which was back when the last World Cup was. Obviously 2014 was the last World Cup. We're into 2018, we're going to get the next World Cup. And April 23rd was the first team of the season that we got for FIFA 14. Now, April 23rd was a Wednesday. EA like to release things on Fridays now. Before, it used to be every single Wednesday, was like, not every single Wednesday, but whenever they did an event, I just put into my microphone. Whenever they did an event, it was on Wednesday. They like to do Fridays and Mondays now, and what I think EA are going to be doing is releasing them on a Friday. Now, the closest Friday I can see to the 23rd is actually Friday the 20th of April 2018, which is the date I am predicting for Team of the Season most consistent to be released. That is the Team of the Season where it's the most consistent players throughout the year without an inform. So, you know, the likes of Moussa Dembele, people like that will usually get a most consistent Team of the Season throughout all the leagues and all the nations in FIFA, crammed into like an 18-man squad. I think EA might be doing reserves as well. Not entirely sure why, but, you know, there's a little thing going on here or there. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know that it probably will be around the 20th. It might be the 13th, might be the 20th, might be the 27th. But they are the dates I'm predicting the team of the season to start this year, because it will be a lot earlier than previous years, obviously because of the World Cup mode being a huge factor of it. So to get you guys hyped for team of the season, I have gone on my FIFA 17 account. Now, bearing in mind, like, you're going to see what this account is all about on the next page. So, last year what we got was, we got the team of the season, and then we got these untradeable 25k packs for a certain league. So, the BPL, the Calcio A, the Bundesliga, etc, etc. We got those special 25k packs, which you required 11 rare golds in the squad to submit to get the 25k pack. They were untradeable, and I got pretty lucky in them. Let's have a look at my squad. So the first page of special cards, we've actually got the 98 rated untradeable team of the season Hazard. As you can see, is untradeable. Followed by Robin, who I got in a guaranteed team of the season pack, which they actually released later on in team of the season towards the end, or I think it was actually the very end. They released guaranteed team of the season tradable and untradeable packs, which I actually managed to get this Robin card in. Of course, end of year alarm. We have got team of the season Hamsik, which I got from one of the Calcio A team of the season packs. We got Koulibaly again from a Calcio A. We got Casemiro, who I got in my guaranteed 125k pack, guaranteeing a team of the season. We got Alexandro from a Calcio A. David Luiz was from a guaranteed team of the season pack. Gomez from a Calcio A, which that card just looks incredible. I actually packed him like twice or three times, which is just nuts. Again with Lamar and a load of other team of the seasons, as you guys can see. That Alonso played so many games for me. That Herrera played so many games for me. My team used to be a 4-1-2-1-2 team with it was just full BPL pretty much with Son and Hazard up top, which is just, it's a nutty team. If you guys remember this 89 rated player of the month Son card, it was just incredible. But EA last year released those packs. They also released a weekly SBC for you guys to complete. I think it was out for 3 days, but there was one every single week. And if you completed all of them throughout the 6 or 7 weeks that team of the season was out for, if you complete every single one, you got a 125k pack that was untradeable with a guaranteed team of the season in. I think people were getting multiple team of the season cards. If I can remember, I'll put a video of mine up on the screen of what I got. It was a pretty decent pack if I remember correctly. I got Casemiro and like 2 of the team of the season cards, which weren't great, but I managed to submit them to another SBC to get myself a decent pack from them. But that is what we got last year, and I'm expecting something very similar, as EA have kept the promos pretty similar this year. I think it'd be pretty cool if we do get ourselves a guaranteed Team of the Season pack this year, which I think we will do, as well as obviously the league-specific 25k untradeable packs. I was so gassed about those last year. They were the best things that happened. I spent millions and millions and millions of coins on them. Obviously, as you can see, it's not easy to pack a 98 rated Team of the Season Hazard, but we managed to do it last year. And this card was just honestly incredible. This card was the best card I've ever used on FIFA. It, to date, is my favourite card I've ever used on FIFA. I love this card so much. It's like, it's got a special place in my heart, you know? It's weird, but it's got a special place in my heart. But in terms of what I think you guys should prepare for Team of the Season, I think buying a load of rare golds for 600 to 700 coins, probably after FUT Birthday when they're not really used for many SBCs, is a very good investment. Not only that, but I think buying them for 600 and 650 coins and filling your club up will help you so much with saving time to actually complete a load of these guaranteed, you know, league SBCs, which is pretty cool. Another thing I would say doing is, if you guys are going to spend any FIFA points, save them. Maybe put them on your account and save them for Team of the Season. I know I'm going to try my hardest to save some FIFA points up for Team of the Season. I'm terrible. I just, like, whenever I get FIFA points, I literally just spend them straight away and I can't save them. I can't even wait until lightning rounds. But if I were you guys, I would wait if you guys can. I know it's difficult, but I recommend waiting if you guys can do it. And look out for any SBCs. Of course, EA will be tweeting all the information about the Team of the Season when they actually want to. They'll give away all the information about it. But I'm trying to give you guys a pre-heads up about it. If you guys didn't play FIFA 17 or maybe didn't play FIFA 14 back when the World Cup mode was out, then I'm giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. Now, obviously, it's so much different this year to FIFA 14 because there are SBCs and all that sort of stuff. I think that, and I will have a video about the World Cup and different SBCs we could expect from that and that sort of stuff later on before sort of the World Cup, like maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't planned out my videos. It's very difficult to think about videos right now because it's like nothing to upload. It's difficult. The game feels so just prolonged and just boring. Massive nerds like me, I love to have untradeable clubs, to have a load of untradeable really cool players in the club to use and just to have in the club. I'm a huge collector of them. I think it's really cool. The good news is that a load of the duplicates now can be used for icon SBCs, which is amazing. Last year we didn't have legend SBCs. Otherwise I would have used a load of my like 90 rated Team of the Season cards that I didn't need. You know, like I had like Kadira's, I had like Robin, who I never used, Lamar, who I never used. I had a load of players that I just never used that were like 89, 90, 91, 92 rated that I just never used. That would have been so useful in an icon SBC. We don't have them. We didn't have them last year. We have them this year, which I will be doing if I do get duplicates, that sort of stuff, which is really, really cool. But what I recommend doing if you guys are going to do them is try to be moderate. Last year, my biggest mistake and my biggest regret was not being moderate. I spent all of my coins completely on the SBCs, and although I enjoyed FIFA with sort of with that sort of team, and I'll quickly go into my Untradeable Club on FIFA 8 team right now. Although I enjoyed playing FIFA with that team and using the Hazard, Son, etc., etc., it was sort of, it became a pain because I just had to use those specific cards. And the same with like this untradeable Alexandro and Sterling and Goretzka and Jesus and Martial. I feel like, and obviously Ramos, who will be in every single squad I ever make because he's just the best player I've used this game. Anyway, what I personally think is that you sort of feel like you're obliged to use the cards, and it kind of gets a little bit, you know, boring and not as fun. Try not to do that. Try not to make the same mistake as me. I made that mistake and I regret it, so don't make that same mistake and you guys will be good. But apart from that, I think like that's pretty much wraps it up. One thing I find very interesting is that, actually, before we wrap it up, is that Harry Kane's Team of the Year card is 96 rated. Now, I believe last year, I don't know if we got any Team of the Years from the Premier League, and if we did, I don't think any Team of the Season surpassed their ratings. So it'd be interesting to see what Harry Kane's Team of the Season card like stats are, what Kante's Team of the Season rating and stats are, and you know what Salah Team of the Season's rating and stats are. I feel like we are going to get a 93 rated informed Salah this week, which means, will the Team of the Season be 97 rated, 98 rated, or will it be like 95 rated and only have a minimal stat increase? That is one thing I do want to think about, and of course that Salah card will be incredible in game. His wants to watch, his Player of the Month cards are just incredible to use, so I'm excited to actually try and use that Salah card. I really am, and As for Harry Kane, I'm not entirely sure what his team of the season rating is going to be. I know he's got a 91 in form. Don't know if he's got a higher rated in form than 91, but he does have a 93 rated player of the month. I want to say it's 93 rated. So we'll have to see what kind of rating he's going to get for his team of the season card. I think EA might have messed up ever so slightly in terms of sort of the ratings that they've given players, how high rated they already are within forms, that sort of stuff. I feel like EA might have, you know, they might have made a bit of a mistake with that, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to sit here and judge them for it. I'm just going to wait and see what kind of content they've got in store for us for team of the season. And of course, they will want to keep us hooked on the game for the World Cup mode. So expect even more content after the team of the season. I'm very, very excited. So if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you lads later.